Welcome in. We're at John C. Combs Arena at Perry County Central High School for the Big Lou Classic. I'm Harold Brashear alongside Jeff Campbell. Jeff, another day of basketball here at Perry Central as they will take on Letcher Central in the final game of today's action.
Yeah, big day of basketball, big weekend of basketball with the Big Lou Classic here at Perry Central, and when you take a look at this game, it should be a dandy. I know Commodores got a big win over Letcher early in the season in early December, but the Cougars improving as the season goes on and coming in here tonight on Perry Central's home floor with revenge on their mind.
And right now we have one of the main organizers of this event, Lou Hoskins. And Corey, tell us a little bit about this event.
Just a good chance to showcase some mountain talent and kind of raise money and help people out in this area and across the state that's battling this awful disease, and just a chance to honor what I think was a great man and a great basketball player, and my dad, Lou Hoskins.
And I tell you what, Louis was a one-of-a-kind guy. He was a great player. Went to the state tournament as a player, coached. Have you guys ever sit down and just thought about how many kids he has coached through the years?
We talked about it a lot, and he kind of started out. My papa was the coach over at Willard. Of course, when him and Shannon were playing, and he would go out there and help around with him. And then, of course, when me and my brother started coming up, he coached at Chavy's. Seemed like forever. I think it was somewhere around 10 or 12 years down there at Chavy's, from the time we started until Connor finished up down there, of course, coaching Cameron up until the 6th grade there. And he set out a little bit as far as school ball, but he helped me with AAU ball. And then when I got the job at Jackson City, he came on as my first assistant down there. And then, of course, those 4 years at Buckhorn there. I guess 3 years at Buckhorn. So a lot of kids, a lot of time put in helping kids out.
I tell everybody that I'm a big fan of high school basketball, and some of the earliest games I remember going to as a young boy were those early 80s MC Napier teams, and it was usually a Hazard versus Napier or a Dills Combs versus MC Napier when Louis played. And even as a young kid, I can remember how good of a player he was. He just dominated the game. And as I went on throughout my basketball journey, Shannon and I played against each other in grade school, played with each other in high school for a couple years. And Louis was always one to give advice. And even though he wasn't in a coaching role, he was a big supporter of mine and offered words of encouragement, really even when he didn't have to. And just to be able to honor him with an event like this is something that's truly special. But it's something that I know that he would have enjoyed.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. If when we was talking about it back in Shannon's office a while ago, if there was a basketball game to be played, I don't care who it was, he would have been there, and most times sitting on the first row. That first year that I coached at Buckhorn, he didn't help that year, but he was at every game, and the boys that played on those teams will tell you he probably done as much coaching to them as I did, and like you said, in kind of an unofficial coaching role. And just anytime there was a game to be played, he wanted to be there. When I was growing up, if Perry and Hazard was playing, when I was really young, Napier and Hazard playing, he wanted to go, and we always went to ball games, and a lot of times me and him and my Paul would go, and for a long time we didn't miss a game.
And I tell you, it's Lou. He was a staple around town, and saw him like the golf course, saw him at ball games, and I tell you what, I miss talking to him. He was a dandy. Who are we honoring tonight? Who are you guys honoring tonight with this?
Tonight we are honoring Dennis Farler, one of our grade school coaches, coaches up with his son at R.W. Combs. He's been battling this for a little bit now. And then one of our local fans, one of our kids from Robinson, his mother, Heather Jones, reached out to us. And we just, anybody that is battling this disease, and not just in the Prairie County or 14th region, but, local people that we can help, we want to do that. And, when we started this out, we said, well, we're going to do it for the specific type of cancer that Dad had. But cancer, hits all different types of people, and it comes in so many different ways. We just want to help anybody that we can, and it's kind of became difficult to, some people don't want to, kind of be put out there like that, but we just want to help. And if you don't want to be brought out in front of the crowd or, put on Facebook or whatever, if there's anybody out there in the Facebook world that sees this and is needing some assistance, we can't do a whole lot, but we can do some. We're willing to help you. Just reach out to me or Shannon or my brother Connor or anybody really that can get in touch with us, and we'll help you any way we can.
Well, Corey, it's a great event and a great cause, and we appreciate being here tonight and appreciate all you guys are doing.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all for what you do for these high school and grade school athletes in Eastern Kentucky.
Thank you, Corey.
Right now, we're going to step away. We'll take our first break of the night, and when we come back, we'll get you ready for basketball action here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
When you're ready to take the leap into buying a new home, Hayden Citizens Bank is here to help. At Hayden Citizens Bank, we understand this important milestone in your life, and we want to make your dream a reality. Our friendly lending staff has years of experience. We're here to make sure buying your first house is smooth and simple. From appraisal to closing, Hayden Citizens Bank is your trusted partner for securing a strong financial future for you and your family. Our dedicated team is ready to provide the guidance and care you deserve throughout this journey. Don't wait. Call us today at 672-2344. Hayden Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Welcome back in. Harold Brashear along with Jeff Campbell bringing you basketball action. And, Jeff, we have Letcher Central coming in to take on Perry County Central, rematch of a very, very early season game that Perry County Central won 80-64 at Letcher Central.
Yeah, and I said a few moments ago that Letcher Central has improved quite a bit, and I would go out to say that Perry Central's improved a little bit as well. And that's the thing about a matchup. When you play a team early on in the season and then you play them late in the season, it's really almost like two different teams. Obviously the same players, but they sort of, at this point, figured out what works, what doesn't work, where they can, maybe have a little bit of an advantage. And I think both teams will come out tonight, and we'll see a very different basketball game than what we saw on December the 3rd.
You know, Perry County Central, they've got several guys, as we talked about the other night, who can absolutely fill it up from the perimeter, and a very balanced attack. Of course, Trayton Woods leads the way, but they've got a lot of guys who can score on this team.
They really do. You know, Mason Sumner had a big game the other night at Buckhorn. He was their East Kentucky Sports Network Player of the Game. Tyson Neese, he averages 6.5 a game, but he scored 6 points in about 14 seconds the other night. He's capable of going much higher in the scoring column. Landon Miller, right around 10 a game. Mason Sumner, again, at 7 a game. Then you got Nick Prater, 5 a game. Bo Bacon, who's out with an injury, nearly 11 a game. And then you got some guys that can come off the bench and score. Tyler Robinson, Tate Watts, Tegan Couch. All those guys can come in and put some points up, and that makes the Commodores pretty hard to scheme against when you got multiple guys that can knock down shots.
Absolutely. You look at Letcher Central; they've got several guys who are putting up some points, but one guy in particular who's really really puts it in the hole for them.
Yeah, Terry Delaney, the junior, wears number 14, averages nearly 22 a game. What impresses me about his game is he'll get in there among the tall timber and fight for rebounds. He's their leading rebounder at over 10 a game, so a double-double. And then for the Cougars, you've got Lucas Sloan, 10.5 points per game, Mason Boggs, 9, Jason McCool, 5, and then a bunch of guys around that 3, 4, 5, and 6 mark. So the Cougars under Coach Trevor Noble, I think they may have had some growing pains early on, but just from looking at them on paper, they seem to be a team that really is capable of sharing the basketball.
Absolutely, and talking about Sloan and Boggs, looking at the official book for tonight, neither one of those guys are listed. Don't know if they've had injuries or what, but I think that'll be a huge blow to them because that's two guys right at double figures.
Yeah, and we've seen that the last couple of games that we brought to you here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Injury bug has plagued some of these teams. Dylan Easterling at Buckhorn, Bo Bacon here at Perry Central. A couple of these guys from Letcher Central. Good to see Kenyon Higgins back on the floor last night for Hazard. He's battled injury all year long, but his injury was early enough. He's able to get over it and come back for this stretch run as we go into the postseason. But how you deal with those injuries, gives another player a chance to step up. But that's hard to account for when you're losing nearly 20 points a game that Letcher Central will be down here tonight.
And Perry comes in here at 13-9. Letcher Central comes in at 11-11. And we are about, they put a little time back up on the clock. We're about 12 and a half minutes away from tip-off here at John C. Combs Arena. Right now, we're going to step away, take another break, hear from some sponsors. When we come back, we'll have a little more pregame here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
Okay, RewardSpot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
RewardSpot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at People's Bank and Trust Company in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations, apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com, and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
Welcome back in, folks. Harold Brashear and Jeff Campbell bringing you basketball action. About 10 minutes away from tip-off, Jeff, and these two teams, you can look at all of their history because both of these teams, pretty recent additions to the 14th region. Perry Central came on in 95, 96. Letcher Central came on about 10 years later. So these two teams have met 25 times. Do you know what the record is?
24-1.
24-1. One win by Letcher Central. And that one came in 2023 in a double overtime game.
That Letcher Central team had a very good shot at going to the state tournament. They had a lot of athleticism. They had some guards that could absolutely handle the ball. Had a big post player, and that win. I think it was here at Perry Central. It was a hard-fought game, if I remember correctly, and the Cougars got their first ever win over Perry Central. And when that happened, somebody told me that statistic, and I just would have assumed that somewhere along the way they would have got a win. They've had some really good teams over in Whitesburg, and Perry Central's had some really good teams as well. And it's a game that's always on the schedule. You always want to go play Letcher Central. Letcher Central always wants to come here and play because this is two teams that traditionally year in and year out have advanced to the regional tournament. And, when you get in that regional tournament, you like to have a little familiarity to prepare yourself and try to get a win. At that point, it's win or go home. But, that's sort of a shocking statistic with me with the talent that, Letcher Central's had during their existence.
And, they met, I remember when Braxton Beverly was in the 7th grade and that team went to the state tournament. Letcher had them on the ropes in the regional semifinals and a chance to go to the state tournament. And Perry made a big comeback late to win that game. So, but Perry Central, since 96, they're going to have a pretty good record against a lot of teams.
They really are. When you look up here, at some of these signs that hangs in the rafters here at the John C. Combs Arena, you see many, 29-2 seasons. You see a 30-4 season. I mean, it's just some of those early teams from 98, 99, 2000. Perry Central won a whole lot of more basketball games than they lost, and it's still that way. Coach Hoskins does a great job with his team. You look at their record. A couple losses this year, but he's not afraid to play good people. He challenges his team and, goes out and plays some competition out of state. The last 2 or 3 years, he's opened his season at Harlan County.
And if you look what we're showing right now, if you look over here on the left side of that, you can't really make it out, but there's a really handsome guy with dark black hair, and that's been a few years ago.
Been a lot of years ago.
It's been a lot of years ago. And Robbie's got it up there right now, but man, that was a lot of years ago, back in '97. That was the first trip that Perry took the state tournament, and I was lucky enough to help on the bench a little bit that year with Coach Holland. But
fun fact: the next time they went, I was on the bench with Coach Holland.
So wow, let's see, do we have that one up here?
They're on down there somewhere.
They're on down there.
They've got one of them with me on it. It's down on the floor. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we took that one down.
A little remodeling.
But Jeff, a great tradition here at Perry Central. It started out. You had two good traditional basketball schools there at Dills Combs and MC Napier. They combined to make Perry Central. Letcher Central. You had some schools up there. You had Letcher, Whitesburg, and Fleming Neon. And both these schools, the result of consolidation, and whether you like it or not, it's a fact of life in our educational system now.
It really is. And, when you see the facilities upgrade, Perry Central's, nearly right at 30 years old, and when it was open, it was state of the art. When you look at these new grade schools and things that they're building in Perry County and other counties, you would want your kid to go there. I mean, they've got the technology, they've got everything set up for a student to be successful. And then, when you take a look at the athletic side of it, for a student athlete to be successful as well. So
right now we're down to about 5.5 minutes to go here before we tip this one off. Let's step away. Let's take another break, and we'll get back, get you ready for starting lineups and basketball action on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Here at Kemper Furniture, our slogan is "We know furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kemper's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest lasting, best looking brand names at Kemper's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kemper Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Did something recently change with your pharmacy? Or are you unsatisfied with your pharmacy service? Consider switching to RX Discount Pharmacy on Morton Boulevard in Hazard. RX Discount Pharmacy offers convenience items, drive-through delivery, compound medication, and more. RX Discount Pharmacy has been locally owned and operated for more than 30 years, and they don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. So choose a name you know and can trust at RX Discount Pharmacy.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl, waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
February is Heart Month and a great time to focus on your health. You have the power to take action to protect yourself against heart disease. ARH wants to help you prioritize your heart health. ARH cardiology clinics offer expert personalized care, including screenings and heart-healthy lifestyle planning, all close to home. To find an ARH cardiology clinic near you, visit arh.org/cardiovascular and schedule an appointment today. Trust your heart to ARH. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central here at the John C. Combs Arena for the final game of today's Big Blue Classic between Perry County Central and Letcher Central. I'm Jeff Campbell, joined by Harold Brashear. We'll take a look at some of the statistics for these teams. Letcher Central once again comes in with a record of 11-11. They've scored 1,344 points on the season for 61 points per game. They've allowed 1,203 for 54.6 points per game. From the field, the Cougars shoot a 49.1% field goal percentage. Then from behind the three-point line, 36.9. And from the charity stripe, the Cougars shoot 69.7. For the Commodores, they've scored 1,388 points, allowed 1,237. Their field goal percentage, 47.7, but from the three-point line, 36.5%, which is very good for a team that shoots a lot of threes like the Commodores. And from the charity stripe, one of the higher free throw percentages in the region, Commodores shooting 75.3% on the free ones. And Harold, when you look at those statistics, a lot of similarities, but that big difference really, that three-point statistic for the Commodores.
Absolutely, and it's just, you alluded to this, Jeff, the other night, and they've got several guys. It's not one guy carrying the load from beyond the arc. I mean, they've got several guys who can knock it down.
Yeah, they really do, and it like you said, it sort of starts with Trayton Woods. He's a senior, picked up a couple of scholarship offers just this week. West Virginia Tech, I believe. Alice Lloyd, and then University of Cumberland, University of Campbellsville, Harrodsburg, all put offers on the table for Trayton Woods. But, Woods can get in that gap. He can find Miller, Neese, multiple Sumner. A lot of guys can step up and make shots for Perry Central and have done so this season.
I think right now we've got Coach Hoskins and Corey Hoskins and Connor Hoskins going to center court to do a presentation. Do we want to see the presentation? And we'll get to that in just a second. And get to do double duty, Jeff. I'll read the card for them too. What do you think?
Well, look, when you have the talent that you have, you're going to read the card. You're going to do the starting lineups. Probably mop the floor before the game started today.
Well, somebody's got to do it.
That's right.
We would like to welcome everyone to this year's Big Lou Classic. Before tonight's game, I'd like to read a little something about the Big Lou Classic. Lou Hoskins was one of the 14th region's greatest players. He carried the 1982 MC Napier Navajos to a state tournament against the Virgie Eagles and their star, Todd May, where the Navajos came up just short, losing 53-49. He went on to become one of our region's finest coaches, coaching at Chavies, Jackson City, and Buckhorn with his son Corey. He also was in attendance at every game where his son Connor was a star player for the Buckhorn Wildcats. Wherever there was a game, you could almost certainly find Big Lou there. He is missed, and we honor him with these donations to help fight this awful disease. In January of 2021, the Hoskins family launched the Big Lou Coaches vs. Cancer Classic. The first classic was hosted in February of 2021, donating $500 to a local AD who was struck with this awful disease. Since that time, we have hosted teams from all over the state of Kentucky as well as surrounding states, donating over $15,000 to local ADs, coaches, administrators, fans, as well as cancer research. In 2023, ARH came on as the title sponsor, changing the name of to the ARH Big Lou Classic. Since that time, the remaining proceeds have been donated to the Hazard ARH Cancer Center, where our beloved dad, brother, and son received his cancer treatments. At this time, we would like to make a donation to Heather Jones, a local fan, and Coach Dennis Farler, who is a coach at one of our local schools, the R.W. Combs Mustangs. We hope this $500 donation will help you in winning your fight with these battles. At this time, we'd like to meet the starters from both teams. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Letcher Central Cougars. Number 0, Gavin Ramsey. Number 3, Jason McCool. Number 2, Harrison Addington. Number 33, Jaden Wright. Number 14, Terry Delaney. The Cougars are coached by Trevor Noble. And now for the Perry County Central Commodores. Starting at guard, a sophomore wearing number 12, Landon Miller. At forward, a freshman wearing number 24, Nick Prater. At forward, a junior wearing number 23, Mason Sumner. At guard, a senior wearing number 13, Tyson Neese. And at guard, a senior wearing number 11, Trayton Woods. The Commodores are coached by Shannon Hoskins.
And there you have it, folks. The starters for Letcher Central will be Delaney, McCool, Addington, Wright, and Ramsey. And for the Commodores, Woods, Neese, Miller, Sumner, and Prater. Harold, excellent job doing multitasking. You're multitasking at its finest right there.
Well, got the TV set up so the folks in the concession can watch the game on WSGS. And now we are ready to tip this one off. Prater against Delaney. Delaney taps it straight back to Sumner. We're underway. Perry Central with the basketball. Miller has it on the right wing, dribbles out towards the top of the key, picks it up, gets it over on the left side to Neese. Back across it goes to Prater. Back to the left side. Dribble put down by Woods. Gets it in the corner. 3 on the way by Miller. He knocks it down. Perry Central out on top 3-0.
Waste no time. Landing one from long range. Landon Miller with a big 3.
Delaney going to bring it up. He gets it in the high post to Wright. Wright turns, looks, gets it out front to McCool. McCool going to drive to the right side. Spins, nowhere to go with it. Cut off, gets it out on the right wing to Delaney. Back in the corner, it goes to McCool. McCool drives baseline. Miller guarding him, dumps it down. Ball tapped away. Woods has it. He's going quickly the other way. Goes up and lays it in. 5-0 quickly. Commodores and Coach Noble saw enough there. He's going to get a quick timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll just keep it right here for this one.
Probably a good timeout by Coach Noble. The Commodores very efficient early on. 2 possessions, 5 points after the 3 by Miller, and then the steal and the layup by Woods. And, not the start you want to see if you're a Cougar fan, but the start you want to see if you're wearing red today.
Absolutely. Letcher Central going to inbound the basketball. It'll be Ramsey getting it into Delaney. Back to Ramsey. He's going to bring it up the court this time, coming up that right side, down that right volleyball line.
Right.
Top of the key, he gets it over to McCool. McCool back to Ramsey. Ramsey drives into the lane. He's cut off, looking for somewhere to go. Gets it out front to McCool. Back on the right side, it goes to Ramsey. Ramsey going to dribble it around the top of the key. Gets it to the high post now right. Left side, it goes back to Ramsey. Ramsey thought about the 3, couldn't get it. They go back inside to right. He backs down, ball tipped away. He gets it right back. Kicks it down the right side to McCool. McCool on the drive. He's cut off by Miller. Out front, it goes to Ramsey. Tight defense here by the Commodores.
A good defense. Nice help on the post from Miller.
Ramsey going to fire a 3 off the right side. No good. Rebound battle forward. Woods comes out of there with it for Perry Central. Gets it up to the court to Neese. Neese down on the right corner. Back around it comes to Woods. Woods puts a dribble down, gets it to Miller way out front. Now he's going to drive to the left wing. Going back right and left now. Kicks it out. Woods fakes the 3. Drives baseline on this left side. Back out front to Neese now. 2-3 zone by Letcher Central. Neese going to set things up. Dribbling back towards midcourt. Now he's going to angle off to the right. Gets a screen. Gets it in the middle to Prater. Goes up off the block. No good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll go to Letcher Central.
Good interior defense that time from Letcher Central. Jaden Wright, the big man, just a freshman. Got his hands up, made things tough for Prater Cougars with the basketball.
Ramsey get quickly in the front court, hands it off to Addington. Delaney backs it down, loses the handle, gets it out to McCool. He fires a 3 and knocks it down. And we're going to get a substitution. Something looks like Landon Miller a little banged up there.
I didn't see what happened, but he's taking a trip to the restroom to compose himself, and Tyler Robinson into the game for the Commodores.
Prater has it on the right wing, top of the key. Now gets it off to Robinson. Swing it around the horn, and it goes in the left side to Neese. Back out front to Sumner. Left wing Neese. He's going to fire a 3. Got it. 8-3, Perry Central.
8 points on 2 threes, Harold, and we talked about that in the pregame. The Commodores like that 3-pointer.
Letcher quickly into front court. Delaney has the top of the key. Gets it left side now to Ramsey. Ramsey working against Prater. Gives it over to Wright. Wright turns, surveying things. Gets it back on the right wing to Ramsey. Ramsey takes a couple dribbles, backs up. Stop and go action. Gets it over to Delaney on the left side. They try to force it inside. Ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Letcher Central.
Good communication by the Commodores right there, Harold. Nick Prater got Mason Sumner and had Sumner switch back on the guy he was guarding. Sumner able to get a hand on that, deflected out of bounds.
And, Jeff, so much defense. It's just communication.
It really is. You got to talk and especially call out screens. That sets everything else up. That sets your ball pressure up.
Ball goes way out front to Ramsey. They're working off the right elbow quite a bit to right. He gives it back to Ramsey. Ramsey picked up, kicks it out. 3 on the way by McCool. He knocks another one down.
McCool is a cucumber out behind the 3-point line. He's hit 2 in a row.
Perry Central, right wing to Robinson. He spins around, looking, backing it up now. High post it goes to Sumner. They swing it around, left wing. 3 on the way for Woods. There's another 3. That's the 5th 3 we've seen go down already.
Yeah, a lot of shooters out on the floor. Both these coaches wanting their teams to pick up the defense a little.
Left side now to right. Working that same elbow action. Gets it back out to Ramsey on the left wing. Cross court it goes to McCool. Robinson on him. Gets it across court now to Ramsey. Ramsey going to dribble back to the top of the key. High post now to right. They're looking for that back cut. Can't get it. Hands it back to Ramsey. Ramsey on the drive. Kicks it out. McCool 3 off the right side this time. This one off the mark. Ball knocked around. It's going to go off the hands of Woods. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Letcher Central with 3:49 to play here in the first quarter.
There's better help defense that time from Tyler Robinson. He got over, closed down the penetration, but he was able to get out on McCool and get a hand up and force the miss.
Ramsey gets it into McCool, right corner. He's going to dribble it out of there. Gets it in the post to right. Right tries to spin. Man, good job by Sumner, but he dumps it off to Ramsey. Missed the layup. Ball batted battle. Perry Central has it. Sumner comes out there with it up ahead to Woods. Woods on the drive. Kicks it out. 3 out of the right corner by Neese. Short, no good. Ball rebounded by Letcher Central. That's Ramsey with it. He's going to push it up the left side. Delaney has it. Kicks it in the corner. McCool thought about it. Couldn't get it off. Now drives. Little floater up and in. And McCool has all 8, and Coach Hoskins doesn't like what he sees. He's going to take a 30, and let's take this one with him. We'll be back in 30 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Back to action. Perry Central with the basketball. And what's Coach Hoskins telling his team right there with that timeout, Jeff?
It's just defense. You got to know where McCool's at. They're getting too busy watching the ball, making things a little too easy for Jason McCool.
Perry with it. They're swinging around the perimeter. They've got Neese in the post, a little 4 out, 1 in. Now they're going to go 5 out. Robinson gets it left side. Woods drives, pulls up from 10, rattles out, no good. Rebound Letcher Central. That's McCool with it, and he's coming in a hurry up the right side. Dribbles all the way down. Whoa, ball stolen away by Woods, and he's going to outrun everybody up with the left hand and in. 13-8, Perry Central now back up by 5.
7 points for Trayton Woods, 4 of them coming off plays just like that, the steal and the layup.
Right side now to Delaney. They had a back screen set up. And they threw it away, but they're going to say there was a little holding there.
Yeah, Sumner thought he got away with it, but a little elevator action from the Cougars, and nice back cut. Would have been a layup, but the foul was called.
Now we're going to have Landon Miller. He's going to check in for Sumner. Addington going to trigger it in underneath his own bucket. Looking. Going to lob it out front to McCool. Right back to Addington, right corner. He drives right by Woods. Oh, what a block. Ball back down and put up no good by Wright. But, man, what a block by Nick Prater.
Nick Prater, he took the elevator all the way to the top floor to get that block, Harold. And that's what he's got the ability to do. His length and athleticism jumps very well, and nice weak side defense from the young freshman.
Right, first free throw in the air, rattles out of there, no good. Coach Noble wanting a goaltend there, and I've got to disagree with him. I think that was a pretty good block.
Yeah, that was just an athletic play from Nick Prater, and you're going to see plenty more of those throughout his career.
Next free throw perfect by Wright, 13-9. 2:15 to play here in the first quarter. Neese, left side, it goes to Woods. High post to Prater. Prater turns, faces up, puts a dribble down, gets it out to Robinson, back left side. They swing it. Miller, corner three. No good, man. Way off the mark. Letcher Central rebounds it. They get it off to Delaney. He gets it up to McCool in the corner to Addington. Addington dribbles around, gives it back to Delaney. He stopped, gets it down low to right. Backs in, puts it up off the glass and in. Just good basketball there.
It is good ball movement from the Cougars, cashing it in. They've got it within 2, and Blues got the momentum on their side right now.
Woods going to set things up. He's out center P, gives it off to Neese. Perry Central going to go into their set now. Right side, way out on the court to Miller. Miller looks back across to Robinson. They swing it. Prater on the wing. He's going to drive. He pulls up from about 10. No good. Another rebound by Letcher Central. That's Mulaney with it. Throws it up. Ball tipped, but McCool's able to get it. He's on that right wing, dribbling out towards the top of the key. Going to hand it off to Delaney. He's going to fire a three straight away. No good. Rebound Tyler Robinson from Perry Central. He's going to bring it up the court in a hurry. Already at the top of the key, down the lane, kicks it out. Miller thought about the three, didn't take it. He drives, puts it up with the left hand, blocked, but they're going to say he is fouled by Jaden Wright.
Yeah, Miller, a great job by Landon Miller there to keep that ball in his left hand, had his shoulder between him and the defender, and drew the foul, and Miller to the line to shoot 2.
Barry leads 13-11. First free throw perfect. 14-11, 1:05 to play here in what's been a pretty quick first quarter.
Flying by. Both teams playing a very clean game. Not a lot of fouls. A couple of 30-second timeouts, and you'll have a quick game when that happens.
Miller perfect on that one. 4-point lead for Perry. Ball comes into Ramsey. He's going to bring it into front court. Just walking it up now. Coach Noble said, take your time. He's over around where the old hash mark would have been on the left side, and he's coming straight across.
Say hash mark now. A lot of these kids don't know what you're talking about.
No, that's exactly right. Bygone era, the hash mark. Wright has it, top of the key, swings it to McCool in the right corner. Guarded by Robinson. He's going to drive baseline, cut off, kicks it out. Addington, three out of the left corner, drills it. 15-14, 30 seconds to play. Coach Hoskins saying, where's the defense?
Initial defense was good, but after McCool penetrated, they left Addington out there all alone, and a good shot by him. And Perry with a 1-point lead.
Looks like they're going to hold for one. We're down to 12 seconds now on the clock. 10. Coach Hoskins telling them what to do. Now here we go. 7 seconds. Neese has it on the right side, down to 4. Neese going to drive it. Kicks it back to Woods. Woods forces one out of the corner. No good. So at the end of one, Perry Central 15, Letcher Central 14. We'll be back for second quarter action here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
For generations, insurance companies have been mysterious creatures, denying benefits to people of Appalachia more than anywhere else in the country. If you have been in a car wreck and the insurance company is denying your claim, a band of hardcore lawyers at the Mullins Law Firm are out to solve the biggest mystery of them all. Bigfoot? No, not Bigfoot, but how to get the justice and the money that we, the Appalachian people, deserve. The Mullins Law Firm is your college kids' quarters. Call us at 436-HURT. That's 436-HURT.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza, and nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious, large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings, or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville.
Second quarter getting ready to start. I want to give a shout-out to Brad Barker. He's watching us all the way from Heath Springs, South Carolina. Shout out to Brad Barker. Letcher Central with the basketball. Delaney tries to get it down to Wright. Skips off his hands, out of bounds.
That's really the difference in the game, Harold's Letcher Central turnovers. That's their third, but the other 2 led to uncontested layups by Trayton Woods, and not for those, it may be a different score.
Woods, long 3 off the left side, knocks it down. 18-14, Woods having himself another good game.
10 points already for the senior from Perry Central.
Logan Kahn into the game now. He's on that right wing. They get it over to Wright on the left side. They hit McCool on the cut. He kicks it out in the corner. 3 out of the corner by Gunnar Holbrook. No good. Offensive rebound put up and in by Terry Delaney. And there's that rebounding we talked about, Jeff.
Yeah, Delaney averaging 10 a game, and that one cost the Commodores 2 points after the offensive rebound and putback.
Robinson sets it up, gets it over to Woods. Right wing it goes to Sumner. Sumner going to dribble back out front, and he's going to be fouled by Logan Kahn.
Yeah, Kahn being a little too aggressive. Tried to reach in, take the basketball, but a lot of contact. Whistled for his first personal foul.
Neese, right side it goes to Robinson. Robinson hop steps, spins back in, kicks it out left side to Neese. Neese puts a dribble down, going out towards the top of the key, picks it up, gets it off to Woods. Woods in the corner to Sumner. Sumner back out front to Woods. Left wing, it goes to Neese, corner. Sumner, 3, no good. Rebound, Letcher Central. That's Delaney with it, and he's going to push. Long pass up. Oh, man, that was a nice bounce pass. Couldn't be handled now. We're going the other way. Neese lays it up, no good. Miller follows it up and puts it in. And, man, Delaney made a nice pass, just couldn't handle it under there.
That was a great pass. And then another great pass from Tyler Robinson to Tyson Neese to get that fast break started for the Commodores.
Delaney going to dribble it into front court now. Letcher Central taking their time on this possession. Right wing, it goes to McCool. Perry Central play man-to-man. Left wing, it goes back to Delaney. Delaney, right side, McCool. McCool, they go down low to Wright. Wright working. Kicks it out to Holbrook. Straight away, 3 by McCool. No good. Rebound battle for Trayton Woods. Going to dig it out there for Perry Central. He is on the run all the way down the lane, and he is going to be fouled. A little collision there at the free throw line.
Trayton Woods does a great job. When he brings the ball up in transition like that, he tries to get to the nail, the middle of the free throw line, and if he can go score, he's going to go score. If he's got an open teammate, he's going to kick it, and drew the foul on that drive to the basket.
Perry Central gets it in, top of the key. In the middle of the lane, it goes to Sumner. He can't get it to drop. Rebound. Another one by Delaney for Letcher Central. Long pass up to McCool. McCool drives the block, puts it up, and they're going to get him for an offensive foul. Tyler Robinson set up on the block and drew the charge.
Yeah, Robinson got down there and got his shoulders square. McCool with the shoulder to the chest. And that's a call more often than not. You know, in today's game, that's going to be an offensive foul.
Going to get number 2, Harrison Addington, back into the game for Letcher Central. McCool going to sit down. Neese going to dribble in the front court. Left side, it goes to Woods. Woods gets a high screen, kicks it over to Miller. Miller coming around to the top of the key. Left wing to Neese. Down the baseline, it goes to Woods. Woods dribbles it out there. Gets it top of the key, Neese. Right wing, Sumner. He puts a dribble down, spins. Long pass over and just out of reach for Tyler Robinson. It goes out of bounds over to Letcher Central as Gavin Ramsey will check back in for the Cougars.
Yeah, right idea by Tyler Robinson, but the result not ideal. Unforced turnover for the Commodores.
Letcher Central moving it around the perimeter now. Right side it goes to Ramsey. Ramsey looking things over, gets it to Delaney. Delaney going to dribble around to the top of the key. Left wing, it goes to Ramsey. Ramsey tried to get it back to Delaney. Now he does in the corner. Delaney trying to direct traffic, trying to get it in there to Wright. Back out front, it goes to Holbrook. Right side now to Addington. Addington gets it out high to Wright, hands it off to Delaney. He's going to fire a 3, and he got it.
Terry Delaney, great job reading the screen, and the recipient of the 3 cuts the lead to 1.
Robinson has it for Perry Central. He's going to drive it down the lane. Bad pass, picked off by Delaney, gets it forward to Ramsey. Ramsey goes to the right side, puts it up off the glass, and it drops, and Letcher Central has their first lead at 21-20.
Well, Letcher Central playing inspired basketball right now, Harold, looking really good out here.
In the corner, it goes to Miller. Miller back out front to Woods. They swing it over to Neese on the left wing. Back across the way, it goes to Miller. Miller top of the key, left side. Neese going to fire a 3. No good, and it is going to bounce out of bounds over to Letcher Central as we will have Tate Watts and Nick Prater for Perry Central and Colton Delaney in for Letcher Central. I'll tell you what, Colton Delaney did a tremendous job in the JV game.
Yeah, nice player. And, getting a little minutes, getting rewarded for the good play during the JV game.
Cross court pass stolen by Neese. He slows down, takes it up. Oh, man, almost missed that one, but able to get it over the front of the rim and in. Perry Central back on top, 22-21.
Tyson Neese plays those passing lanes, very active on the defensive end, and you saw the result right there.
Ramsey gets it right side now to Holbrook. Holbrook drives, gets it back to Delaney. Tries to throw it down to the other Delaney, stolen away by Prater. He takes it all the way in, up off the glass, no good. Follow. Wood's going to dig it out there. It rolled right to him on the wing, and he's been guarded heavily. Man, what a defensive effort by Addington. Forces the turnover on the left sideline.
Yeah, the ball sort of knocked away from Woods and didn't have it cleanly. Addington heads up play, putting even more pressure, forcing that turnover.
Terry Delaney with it now, dribbling left side. Gets a screen from Colton Delaney. Gets it the pop back out to him. Cross court to Addington. Addington drives, floats one up, no good. Rebounded by Perry Central. Watts. He's off and running with it. Pass ahead to Prater. Prater corrals it, but has to back it out. Kicks it out to Neese. 3 on the way. Good. Just like that, 5 quick points. Perry back out front, 25-21, 2:45 to go here in the quarter.
Tyson Neese running the floor, spotting up. Prater found him, his second three-pointer of the basketball game.
Ramsey drives, kicks it out to Delaney. Delaney going to the left elbow. Picks his dribble up, and gets it across to Ramsey. Ramsey nowhere to go. Dumps it out in the corner now to Holbrook. Holbrook dribbles all the way around, almost the top of the key. Then gets it back to Ramsey in the left corner. Now he's going to dribble it out there. They're going to set things up again. Gets it left wing to Delaney. Delaney puts a dribble down back to Ramsey. Ramsey picks his dribble up top of the key, looking for somewhere to go with it. And Coach Noble's going to take a timeout. He's going to take a 30. Let's take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Back here at Perry Central, Harold Brashear and Jeff Campbell. And Jeff, it's been a game of runs so far.
It really has. Letcher Central, they're being patient on the offensive end, but on the defensive end, their zone, they've got it extended, and it's really forcing the Commodores to start their offense a lot further out than they really want to do.
Letcher with it. Holbrook drives baseline, puts it up, no good. Delaney had the rebound, lost it out of bounds. They'll go over to Perry Central. We're going to get a couple subs back in for Letcher Central. Looks like it's going to be McCool and Kahn checking back in.
Down on that last play, Harold, Perry, not a whole lot of size, but if the other team, Letcher Central right there, got the offensive rebound, Perry Central active hands forced another turnover.
Miller with the ball, going to dribble out front. Gets it over to Prater. They swing it left side to Neese. Neese dribbling back out towards the front. Right side now to Woods. Woods goes up, ball knocked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Perry Central.
I like what the Commodores did there, Harold. Try to spread the floor, create one-on-one driving opportunities for the guards.
Ball brought in out front to Miller, gets it left side to Woods. Woods fakes one way, goes the other. Shot fake, kicks it out left corner. Watts 3, no good. A rebound by Delaney for Letcher Central. He pushes it way up the right side to McCool. They're going to reverse it around now. Delaney has it. Goes into Colton Delaney. Spins. Can't get anything going. Kicks it out now to Kahn. Kahn drives to McCool. McCool kicks it out to Ramsey. 3. Took a big high bounce and dropped in to cut the lead back to 1.
Friendly roll for Ramsey.
In the middle, it goes to Watts. Kicks it out to Miller. Miller jump shot, no good. Rebound, Letcher Central. Ramsey, he's on the run. 1-on-3 and nowhere to go and kicked it out. The only Commodores there. Miller gets it, puts it up and in and draws the foul against Logan Kahn, trying to draw a charge. But nice move there by Landon Miller.
Yeah, give Kahn credit for trying to draw the charge, but not set up enough. And then there wasn't a whole lot of contact on the upper body of Landon Miller, and he sort of powered through, got the hoop and the harm, and will go to the line to convert the old-fashioned three-point play.
Got some confusion on who's in and who's out. I think we have that settled now. And Miller will go up to try to convert three-point play. Free throw in the air, and it is good. 28-24, 47 seconds to play here in the first half. Ball comes into Ramsey. He's going to walk it in the front court. He's going to angle over towards the right side. Working that volleyball sideline a little bit. Now he's going to go back towards the middle of the court. And I think Letcher Central, they've got the ball coming out in the second half. I think they're going to be content to play for one here. Prater comes out and guards Ramsey, putting a little pressure on him.
Ramsey may be a little quicker than Prater, but Prater has the height advantage for sure.
McCool has it now, tipped away. Neese with a steal for Perry Central. Into front court, kicks it to Prater. Long jump shot is good for two. Near steal again by Perry Central. Ramsey into front court, 5-4. Three out of the corner by Addington. Drills it as the horn's going to sound. 30-27. First half ends in a flourish. Perry holds on to a 3-point lead. We'll take a break, and we'll come back, and Jeff will get you caught up on all the scoring, and we'll get you caught up on the first half here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is proud to be locally owned and operated for the past 27 years. When you come into the Medicine Shop, you're treated like family, not just another customer. Their pharmacist, Peyton Noble, and staff of certified pharmacy technicians care beyond prescriptions. Come in today and see what a difference a locally owned, independent pharmacy can make in your family's healthcare experience. The Medicine Shop of Hyden, 606-672-8705.
When you're ready to take the leap into buying a new home, Hyden Citizens Bank is here to help. At Hyden Citizens Bank, we understand this important milestone in your life, and we want to make your dream a reality. Our friendly lending staff has years of experience. We're here to make sure buying your first house is smooth and simple. From appraisal to closing, Hyden Citizens Bank is your trusted partner for securing a strong financial future for you and your family. Our dedicated team is ready to provide the guidance and care you deserve throughout this journey. Don't wait. Call us today at 672-2344. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS, 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky, located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
Welcome back, folks, to Perry County Central here at the John C. Combs Arena. Halftime between the Commodores and the Cougars, the final game of the Big Lou Classic. Perry Central leads 30-27. How they got there, the Commodores led at the end of the first quarter 15-14. Now at halftime, a 3-point lead, once again 30-27. Trayton Woods and Landon Miller lead all scorers with 10 each for the Commodores. Tyson Neese has 8. Nick Prater with 2 for Perry Central's 30 points, scoring a little more spread out for the Cougars. Terry Delaney with 5. Jason McCool had 8. Harrison Addington had 6. Jaden Wright with 3. And Gavin Ramsey with 5. And 5 3-pointers in that first half for the Commodores, 6 for the Letcher County Central Cougars, Harold. And, the 3-point shot sort of kind to both of those teams here in the first half.
Absolutely. And, you expect that out of Perry Central, the way they shoot it. Letcher Central, a little more of a surprise. And I tell you what, if you're Coach Hoskins, if somebody tells you that Delaney is going to be held down in the low single digits in the first half, you got to feel good about that. But, man, some of these other guys really picking up the slack.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Jason McCool sort of got things going for Letcher Central. Had 2 quick threes and then another 2, all 8 of his points coming in that first quarter. But in the second quarter, he had some help. Delaney, his 5 points all came in the second quarter, and then the big 3 by Addington at the end of the half to sort of close the deficit a little bit. But, the Cougars coming in here playing some inspired basketball, and I thought they might. After I think the final score in the first game of the year was 80-64, so sort of a convincing win in Whitesburg for the Commodores. And Letcher Central, with a little something to prove, comes out playing a little harder. I really like what they're doing on defense, and we've got ourselves a ball game.
Absolutely. And, that 3, being up 6 and being up 3 doesn't seem like that much. But, Jeff, you've been on this as a coach and a player. 3-point deficits just feels a lot better than a 6-point deficit for some reason.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, you're just a shot away. And the way the Cougars have been shooting the basketball, that's – every time they shoot it, you sort of think it's going to go in, shooting at a very high percentage here in the first half. But, when you look at trimming leads, even, 6 feels better than 10, 3 feels better than 6. And, Letcher Central hanging around and playing very well for Coach Trevor Noble.
They are. And like you said, that defense. A lot of people don't think you can zone a 3-point shooting team, but if you play that zone, you spread it out a little bit, push those guys off that line, make them feel a little uncomfortable, a zone can be just as effective against a 3-point shooting team as a man-to-man can.
It really can, and I don't care what defense you play, to play it well, you've got to help. So many times in man-to-man you see, a guard have to help on ball penetration and then recover and cover a shooter. It's sort of the same way in a zone, when guards try to get in gaps, and that's what you want to do. You want to get in gaps and attack that zone. They'll pinch down in the zone, and you'll have 2 or 3 bodies, but then they've got to fan back out to locate shooters. Perry Central doing a very good job moving the basketball. It had some open looks and some looks here in the last 2 weeks. We've seen those go in and just not falling today or not at least in the first half for the Commodores. And, they shoot it at a very high percentage. And one thing they're going to do, they're going to keep shooting it. And when they go in, we said the other night on the air, the 3-pointer is the great equalizer. But it can also put some distance between you and your opponent. You're up 3, a couple quick threes, all of a sudden you're up 9 and feeling a whole lot better about things.
And I tell you what, when kids see that ball go through the hoop, it seems like their defensive intensity goes up also.
Oh, yeah. You start playing a lot harder. You sprint down the floor faster. You do a lot of things. You dive on the floor, and it just really makes you feel better about things. And one of the things that I've noticed, too, is, if somebody comes out for Letcher Central, let's say McCool hits those first 2 threes, all right, he made a couple. Then I start feeling better. It makes everybody play a little bit better. And on the opposite side of that, when you have trouble scoring, watch the Kentucky game today. The first 5 minutes of that basketball game was ugly because nobody could score. And then all of a sudden, you get a couple shots to go down. Everybody starts feeling a little bit better about things and relaxing, playing more comfortable. And, you see start shooting at a much higher percentage.
For sure. Right now, we're going to step away. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, second half action here from the Big Lou Classic. Perry Central taking on Letcher on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Hey, this is Kristen Mulcahy, Marketing Manager from Appalachian Wireless. Exciting things are happening at Appalachian Wireless. From amazing deals on the latest smartphones to unbeatable promotions that save you money, there's something for everyone. Whether you're upgrading, switching, or shopping for accessories, our stores are your source for the latest and greatest. Want to know more? It's easy. Visit us online at AppalachianWireless.com or stop by one of our retail or authorized dealer locations. Appalachian Wireless, where you don't just get great service, you get great savings. Because why? We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Louie! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Louie! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
Don't miss out on Fazoli's newest pasta combo with a lasagna roll and fettuccine pasta duo. Two delicious favorites for the price of one. All for just $5.99 and $6.99. Roll into flavor with ricotta-filled lasagna rolls paired with creamy fettuccine Alfredo baked side by side to golden perfection. All on one plate. Why choose one when you can have two pasta creations? And don't forget about Fazoli's signature garlic breadsticks. They're unlimited when you dine in. Insane value, insane flavor only at Fazoli's. Limited time only. Price and participation may vary by location. Unlimited breadsticks, dine in only. Tax not included. Fazoli's and logo are federally registered trademarks of Fazoli System Management, LLC.
Back to action here. Prater misses one in the lane, but Mason Sumner able to go up, get the rebound, and put it back in for Perry Central. They're back out by 5 here quickly. Letcher Central gets it in the front court. Little token pressure. Ramsey gets through there. Now he's going to set things up. They get it to Wright out high. Wright gets it back to Ramsey on the right side. He's going to fire a three. No good. Battle for the board, and they're going to say Landon Miller was on the back of a Letcher Central player. It'll stay with Letcher Central.
I really like Perry Central coming out with that press, Harold, and a team like Perry Central scores so well in transition, and if you can get Letcher Central playing at a little faster pace, it's going to open up some of those transition opportunities.
Ball comes into Addington. Out front it goes to Delaney. Delaney, a little jab step, now goes to the left. Cut off at the elbow, gets it back out front to Wright. Wright looking for the back cut. Had Addington, and just off his fingertips out of bounds. But even if he caught that one, Jeff, he was in a little bit of traffic there.
He's in traffic under the basket, and never anything is a good turnover, but I don't know what he would have done with it had he caught it.
Left side to Woods, back out front to Neese. Right side to Miller. Out front, they're just swinging it around the perimeter now. Neese back to Woods, way out front. Left side to Neese. Neese calling for a screen. Left corner, Sumner, three, buried it. And, man, when he gets his feet set, he's as good as anybody out there.
Yes, he is. Shoulder square. Didn't score the first half. He's got 5 here quick ones to start the third quarter.
Perry Central with a steal, and they're going to turn it right back over. Not able to take advantage. They lead by 8, their largest lead of the game. Addington gets it right side, gets Delaney on the cut. He goes up, ball knocked away, but we're going to have a Perry Central foul. Looks like Neese got him underneath on the way up, and Delaney will go to the free throw line.
He'll be at the line for 2, a 74% free throw shooter on the year for the big junior from Letcher Central.
Goes around the back, puts down 3 dribbles, up, and got it. 35-28. 6:30 to play here in the third quarter. Delaney 3 dribbles and up. Got it. I tell you what, after he puts that third dribble down, he doesn't take any time getting it up there.
No hesitation.
Neese going to bring it into front court for Perry Central. Letcher in that 2-3 zone. They've got it spread way out. And that's a true 2-3. They've got that bottom guy. And he forces Woods into a walk. They say he drug his foot.
I like Woods in the middle of that, too. Obviously, I like him out behind the line shooting threes, but he can catch that ball on the high post and make a lot happen. Just turned it over on that one.
Delaney working against Neese. Finally gets it in the front court, and they're going to say they're going to get Neese with a trip.
That's a foul. That's something they've been calling now for multiple years. That doesn't mean I like it. If I'm guarding you and you just fall down, I mean, with a little contact, and we've seen it happen numerous times, but great call because they're supposed to call that one. I just don't like the call itself.
Coach Hoskins didn't like the call either, I can tell you. 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Perry Central. Miller has it. He's going to dribble it out the left side. Now he's going to angle back towards the middle in the front court. Left side, Prater, 3, no good. Man, it was in and out. Letcher Central the rebound. Delaney, long pass up to Addington on the right side. He's going to dribble back out front. Cross court it goes to Ramsey. Ramsey now working at the top of the key. Gets it to right on that high left elbow. Fakes the handoff. Now he's going to hand it off to Ramsey. 5:20 to play here in the third quarter. Right side it goes to Delaney. They go straight down to right. He turns, goes up off the glass, no good. Ball tip. Woods comes out there with it for Perry Central up to Neese. Neese avoids the contact, goes up, missed the layup. Rebound Perry Central. Woods had it, and then he lost it, and Neese can't save it. So another missed opportunity for Perry Central right there.
Yeah, Neese did a great job not running over a guy. He avoided the charge, but in doing so, just couldn't get the basket to drop. And Letcher Central sort of catches a lucky break on that one, gets the basketball back.
A little 2-2-1 pressure now. Ramsey tries to get it by Neese. Neese steals it, throws it up, nearly throws it away. Woods able to run it down and put it up off the glass and in. Lead back up to 8 for Perry Central.
With Trayton Woods 12 on the day. Tough finish for the senior guard.
Delaney has it now. Gets it back to Ramsey over the center court line. He drives in, kicks it out. 3 by McCool. No good. Rebound Perry Central. They're off and running up to Neese. Lays it up and in with the left hand. And Coach Noble is going to take a timeout as Perry Central has built a double-digit lead, 39-29. We'll take a 60-second with them. Back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
The Fugit Family Chiropractic staff is highly knowledgeable and experienced, providing you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, don't spend another minute suffering. Fugit Family Chiropractic is also nationally certified to perform DOT and CDL physicals. No referral is needed, and walk-ins are always welcome. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg.
Are you running into roadblocks that keep you from obtaining or maintaining employment? Perhaps you lack reliable transportation, or maybe you need ongoing child care. Whatever the obstacle, LKLP Community Action can help solve it. Their Workforce Solutions team can tailor their career services to meet your specific needs. Let them help remove any barriers holding you back from sustainable employment. Call 606-436-3161 or visit www.lklp.org to jumpstart your career today. In partnership with Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet through EKCEP.
Back to action here. Perry Central, a full court pressure. Letcher breaks it, and then they throw it away. Prater with it. 3-on-2 Perry Central. He dumps it down to Woods. Woods takes a dribble, goes up, and draws a foul. And that'll send Woods to the line. This press causing Letcher some problems.
Well, Perry Central comes out in this press, Harold, and since the third quarter started, they're on a 9-2 run. And with Trayton Woods at the line, you think it'll go up a little higher right here.
Woods, first one good. One of the top free throw shooters in the mountains.
89% on the year.
Second one up. Got them both. 41-29. Perry extends the lead to 12. Ramsey trying to get it in. Gets it to Addington. Right back to Ramsey. Ramsey guarded by Woods. Now here comes Neese with a double team. Ramsey throws it up in the corner. Addington has it and dribbled it off the foot of Prater. And I'm sorry, that's Holbrook into the game. Dribbled it off the foot of Prater out of bounds.
I think that press just gets you playing harder, playing faster, and definitely the momentum. I thought Letcher Central had the tempo in their favor the first half, but here in the third quarter, it's all Commodores.
Ramsey shoots a 3 off the left side. Air ball tipped around. Letcher Central on the ground for it, and we're going to have a tie-up, and it'll stay with Letcher Central. As Prater able to get a hand in there and tie that ball up.
Good hustle from the young freshman.
It'll be Ramsey to trigger it in up the left sideline. Gets it out front to Addington. Back to Ramsey. Ramsey going to dribble around to the top of the key. They get it to Wright. Wright trying to get it over the top to Delaney. Back to Ramsey. Gets a screen. Right wing. They're trying to work Delaney on that block, but Perry Central doing a good job running and playing behind. Drive now by Holbrook. Up no good. Prater goes up and gets the rebound for Perry. Long pass up to Neese. Neese pulls it up. Gets it over to Woods in the left corner. Back out to Neese. Now Perry going to set things up. They lead by 12. 3:23 to go here in the third quarter. Neese gets a high screen. Goes high post to Woods. Woods spins. Takes a dribble. Fadeaway jumper. Leaves it short. No good. Rebound Letcher Central. That's Holbrook with it. He's going to bring it up off the dribble. Up to Ramsey on the left side. He's going to pull it up now. Right side it goes to Delaney. Delaney going to back out front now. Prairie Central, they're going to bring a little double team at him. He gets it off to Holbrook. Holbrook hands it back to Delaney. Delaney on the drive. Pulls it up. Cross court pass to Ramsey. Ramsey into the lane. Kicks it back to Delaney. Three straight away. Got it.
And Letcher Central needed that one. Been only 2 points this quarter. Give them 3 more thanks to Terry Delaney.
Neese in the front court. Right side it goes to Miller. Miller in the corner to Sumner. Working on this right side. Dribbles back out to Woods. Swings it to Neese. Neese thought about the three. Faked it. Gets it over to Sumner. Back on the right side it goes to Miller. Miller going to dribble around the horn now. Gets it to Woods on the left side. He drives. Kicks. Neese. Three off the right side. No good. Oh, Mason Sumner. Nice offensive rebound. Spins and puts it up with the left hand and in. Perry Central back up by double digits at 11. Ramsey breaks through the press this time. Gets it on the right side to Addington. They're going to get it back out to Delaney out front. Delaney working against Tyson Neese. Calls for a screen. Gets it. Top of the key. Gets in the lane. Defender falls. He goes up, and they're going to say he was fouled before the shot.
They're trying to ISO Delaney. They're trying to get him in the low block. They think they've got a mismatch with Tyson Neese guarding him. Neese turning into a post player. And then that time they tried to bring him out top and let him go one-on-one against Neese.
McCool and Kahn check in for Letcher Central. Tyler Robinson for Perry Central. It will be Kahn to trigger it in underneath his own basket. He gets it into McCool. Back out front to Ramsey. Gets it over to Delaney. Delaney now they're trying to ISO Wright down low against Robinson. Wright's going to come out and give a screen to Ramsey. Man, and the defenders got lost, and he snuck in between them and laid it up and in. Cut it back to 9. Robinson has it for Perry. Right side it goes to Neese. Neese back out front to Woods. Woods dribbles left, comes back right. Crossover into the lane, kicks it. Three up by Prater. Good. What an answer there by Perry Central to go back up by 12.
He had one of those go in and out on him a few minutes ago, Harold. That one was pure, straight through, nothing but net.
Delaney on the drive, goes up against Prater and puts it up and in with the left hand. Woods dribbles in the front court. Crosses over, gets it out to Robinson. Back to Woods. Thought about the three. Fakes, drives baseline, pulls up from 12. Had to double pump it. Wanted a foul, didn't get it, but shot went in anyway.
Tough shot right there off the baseline.
Delaney.
Made it look easy.
Ball knocked away by Prater out of bounds on the long pass up the left sideline. It'll stay with Letcher Central. This looks like we'll see Mason Sumner check back in for the Commodores. Nobody wants to go out. Now it's going to be Prater.
And Prater played very well here in the third quarter. Harold, 5 points for the young freshman.
Ball down low to right. Spins. Kicks it out. Ramsey's going to drive. Back out to Delaney. Straight away three again. Got it again.
Delaney keeping Letcher Central in this one. Got 10 this quarter alone.
Up the right side to Neese. Back out to Woods. 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Perry will have the ball coming out if there's no tie-up, so they're going to hold for one here. The old switch over at the quarter, get 2 possessions in a row.
Here's where Perry Central's tough. They got a lot of guards that can handle the basketball, so they can take care of the basketball for some extended period of time, and right on cue, they turn it over.
They throw it away. McCool has it. And stolen right back by Landon Miller. 2 seconds, stolen back. Long pass up. McCool doesn't get it off in time, but a flurry of turnovers to end the quarter, but Perry Central holds on to a 48-39 lead. We'll be back for fourth quarter action here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
You don't need to drive all the way to Lexington for expert health care. You can get the primary care services you and your family need right here at the UK June Buchanan Medical Clinic in Hindman and the UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard. Our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care regardless of income or ability to pay. All backed by UK Healthcare, Kentucky's #1 hospital. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to action here, Jeff. It'll be Perry Central ball. What does Letcher have to do to make up this 9-point deficit here in the fourth quarter?
They've got to get some stops. I mean, that's obvious. But on the offensive end, they got to keep Terry Delaney hot. He had a big third quarter, keeping Letcher Central in this one. They got to try to find some ways to get him some good looks to try to cut into this Commodore lead.
Robinson was on the drive, and he's going to be bumped, and they're going to get a foul against Letcher Central.
Yeah, Coach Noble not happy, but a lot of contact on that one. Perry Central runs that high handoff a lot, and it's tough to defend. There's a lot of opportunities for little screens or little rub action to free up the shooter.
Little weave out front. Miller ends up with it, gets it to Neese. Neese throws it short corner to Woods. Woods backs down, kicks it out. Wide open three. Robinson, no good. Rebound, Letcher Central. McCool with it. He's going to bring it up the court long. Oh, I thought he was going to hit Ramsey, but throws a short pass to Delaney. Gets it to Ramsey now. Ramsey gets a high screen from right. Gets it over to Delaney in the corner. It goes to Kahn. Back to Delaney. Working that right side. Right tries to screen. Perry Central covers it well. Delaney drives into contact. No call. He's down on the floor. Perry Central's got 5-on-4 coming the other way. Three by Miller. No good. And rebound run down by Letcher Central.
Yeah, they'll stop it for injury. Delaney looked like he maybe took a knee to the thigh on that drive, but stayed down on the floor for a minute, Harold. He's up walking it off.
This is going to be Addington checking in. Perry Central unable to take advantage of the 5-on-4.
Yeah, a lot of people would question the three-pointer. I don't mind it because you got a rebounding advantage as Commodores couldn't convert.
They nearly forced another turnover off the press, not able to come up with it. It'll be out of bounds on the sideline to Letcher Central.
Miller looked like he was trying to run with that one before he corralled it.
Ramsey has it, top of the key now. They swing it around. Addington gets it to Wright. Wright takes a dribble to the right side. They try to get it back door. Not able to. Kahn going to dribble around the horn now. Throws it in the lane. Ball just taken away by Tyler Robinson from Perry Central. He's on the run. Dumps it down to Woods. Up and under. No good. Rebound Letcher Central. Addington has it. He's coming the other way. All the way down into the block. Puts it up. And they're going to wave it off. Say it was on the floor.
Commodores, Harold, a couple of chances the last few possessions to really stretch this lead back out. Just can't convert one on the offensive end, and Letcher Central doing all they can to try to close the gap.
Now Delaney going to get back in. Ramsey looking, going to throw it over the top to Delaney in the lane, goes up and in, and they're going to wave it off. They're going to say he was bumped on the floor.
Yeah, Letcher Central fans not happy about that, but I thought he was fouled when the pass was actually coming in to him. Tyson Neese putting the body on him, trying to prevent him from catching it, whistled for the foul.
They go into him again. He turns and flips it up and in.
Delaney making it look easy.
48-41, lead cut to 7. Sumner has it in the left corner. They're going to swing it all the way around. Neese has it. Goes down to the right side now to Miller dribbles, gets it out to Robinson. Left side, Neese. Neese on the drive, and he is bumped. And Letcher fans don't like that one, but a lot of contact right there.
A lot of contact. We're going back to Delaney, Harold. 17 points, 12 of them coming in the second half.
Prater going to trigger it in. Gets in the backcourt to Woods. Woods right side to Neese. Neese out front to Sumner. They're swinging it around the top. A little back cut coming, nothing there. And they're going to get Addington with a foul against Robinson.
5:48 left in the game. Letcher Central looks to have abandoned the 2-3 zone, and they're picking up the Commodores man-to-man.
Woods working against Ramsey. Right side it goes to Sumner. Out top to Robinson. Robinson dribbles, hands it off to Woods. Woods swinging around the top, gets in the lane, gets a gap. Ball tied up. It's going to be a jump ball, and possession will go to Letcher Central. That'll be a turnover of Perry Central.
Good defense there from the Cougars without fouling. Woods splits two defenders. Letcher Central could have very easily fouled him, but just able to get hands on the ball and tie it up for the jump ball.
Ramsey working against this 2-2-1 press. Got to get it in the middle. Now it's Delaney. He's on the drive, goes up and puts it off the glass and in, and Perry Central's not finding an answer for him, and Coach Hoskins is going to call a full timeout to talk about it. Lead cut to 5:20 to play. We'll be back in 60 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now, you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South, on Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Back to action here. It'll be Perry Central basketball, and Terry Delaney single-handedly keeping Letcher Central in this game, Jeff.
Yes, he is doing a great job on the offensive end. The Cougars picked it up on defense. Perry Central hasn't scored a point here in the fourth quarter. We played nearly 3 minutes.
Woods gets it in the left corner to Sumner. Sumner going to drive it, puts it up off the glass. No good. Delaney with the rebound for Letcher Central. He's off and running behind the back. Gets in the lane, goes up with the left hand, and it goes, and he draws a foul. And just like that, we've got a 3-point ball game.
Delaney putting the Cougars on his shoulders, Harold, and I told you during break, early in the game, they're really trying to get it to him in the low post. Now he's getting it and going downhill. Commodores have to slide over, make him give the basketball up, or keep him from getting it.
Missed the free throw, rebound. It's a battle for the rebound, and they're going to say foul against Letcher Central. Sumner battling in there with a couple of Cougars.
Sumner doing a good job on the boards tonight for Coach Hoskins. The next foul on Letcher Central will put Perry at the line to shoot two, so I think that's a huge advantage for the Commodores.
Prater has it top of the key, right side to Woods. They get Neese. Neese drives, picks his dribble up, gets it out to Sumner on the right wing. Out front to Tyler Robinson. Robinson going left, now back right. Gets it down low to Sumner. Sumner drives in the lane, picks his dribble up, gets it to Robinson. Robinson spins, right block, jump step, and they're going to say he drug that foot with a walk.
He did. He got he made a nice spin move, and then when he stopped, he sort of did a little shuffle, and official right there to make the call. 48-45, Letcher can tie it up here with a three-pointer.
Ball comes into Addington, back to Ramsey. Ball knocked away by Neese, picked up by Woods. Woods puts it up and in and draws the foul. Another huge turnover there for Letcher Central.
It really was. Woods cashing in on it again. That's 6 points he's got off of steals or turnovers from Letcher Central, looking to make it 7. But, Harold, that's the first points Perry Central got here in the fourth quarter.
Woods cashes the free throw in. That puts the lead back out to 6. 4:22 to play here in the fourth. Ramsey gets it into McCool. Gets it up the right side to Addington. Addington back to Ramsey into front court now. Spins around the defender. Left side it goes to Delaney. Delaney working against Miller. Behind the back, top of the key, gets in the lane, spins, nowhere to go. Kicks it out to Addington. Back to Delaney. Delaney just to the left of the top of the key. Now he's going to back it up. Gets it high to right. Backdoor cut to Ramsey. Nowhere to go with it. Kicks it out. 3 by McCool. Good. Lead cut in half for 51-48. 3:50 to play. Perry Central up the left side to Sumner. Back to Woods. Woods on the drive. Puts it up. No good. Scoop shot won't go. Rebound by Letcher Central. Ride has it. Trying to get it off to Delaney. He finally does. Delaney picked up by Woods. Back tapped and picked up by Sumner. Another turnover, Letcher Central. Sumner into front court. Gets it off to Neese. Neese on the drive, and he's going to be fouled on the way to the goal, but that's going to be 2 shots either way.
Yeah, good defense that time from Trayton Woods. He probably a little frustrated he missed that shot and worked hard to get it back for his team, and Tyson Neese may reap those benefits as he goes to the line to shoot 2 shots.
First one in the air, no good. 3-point ball game, 3:24 to play.
Tyson Neese, nearly a 78% free throw shooter.
Second one, missed them both. Battle for the rebound. Letcher Central has it. McCool brings it out of there, gets it over to Delaney.
Big trip right here for the Cougars, Harold.
Delaney working against Neese, crosses him over, gets in the lane, kicks it out. Now it's back to Delaney. He's going to fire a 3. This one off the mark, no good. Rebound Perry Central. Sumner with it, tipped away, goes back and gets it. Gets it up the right side to Miller. Miller on the drive, bumped a little bit, throws it away, but the foul before the play, and Miller will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good opportunity, lost, so to speak, for the Commodores as Neese couldn't convert those last 2 free throws, and Miller to the line to try his hand at 2, a 70% shooter on the year.
First one good, 52-48. 2 minutes, 59 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. Final game of the Big Lou Classic. Second one in the air, got them both, 53-48. Perry Central going to set the press up. Ramsey looking to get it in, gets it into Addington. Ball tipped away on the pass back to Ramsey. It'll stay with Letcher Central.
Yeah, Perry Central, Harold, having a hard time scoring the basketball here in the fourth quarter, and that's kept them from setting this full court pressure up, which really bothered Letcher Central in the third quarter.
Long pass over the top. McCool has it stolen away by Prater, but man, he was just barely on the sideline. Nice play there by Prater, but it will be Letcher Central basketball.
Probably, stepping out of bounds had he not got the steal. Would have kept Letcher Central from having an easy layup. Had a man wide open underneath the basket.
Back screen action. Pops out now to Ramsey. Gets it high to right. Right turns around. Looks at the cutters. Gets it to Ramsey. Top of the key. He's angling left into the lane. Nowhere to go. Picks it up. Gets it out to Delaney. Delaney going to work against Tyson Neese. 2.5 to play here. He's going to go over to the right side. Looking for a screen. Little entanglement now. He gets away. Pulls up the free throw line over to Addington. Back to Delaney. Straight away. Looking for a screen. Gets it. A little roll action. Can't make anything happen. Kicks it out. Ramsey wide open. Doesn't take the 3. Backs it out. Now Delaney's going to come and get it again.
Really letting him just go one-on-one trying to find somebody.
They get it in the middle. McCool goes up. No good. Ball tap. And Perry Central going to come away with a rebound. That's going to be Trayton Woods, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the line with 2 minutes to play. And Perry Central holding on to a 5-point lead.
Yeah, good hustle by Woods in there, and Letcher Central missed that shot, and the Commodores done a good job with that, team philosophy. Everybody go to the glass, and Woods comes out of there, draws the foul, and earns a trip to the free throw line.
First one's perfect, 54-48. And, Jeff, that you mentioned it earlier, that getting into the bonus early in this quarter has really been a big advantage for Perry Central.
If you have a hard time, scoring, you got so many guys that can shoot the free throw very well, then nobody's guarding them on those free throws.
And then Ramsey just throws it away, trying to get it to Addington. It'll be a turnover. And this press has really affected Letcher Central.
It really has, and created a lot of scoring opportunities for the Commodores.
Woods gets it to Neese. Neese coming way out front now. Right side, it goes to Prater. Ball knocked away, picked back up by Prater. Gets it out to Woods. Kicks it to Neese. Neese drives in, puts a shot up, no good. And it's going to be a blocking foul.
The defender a step late getting there, whistled for the block. Tyson Neese to the line to shoot two. Folks from Whitesburg not agreeing with the call, but
they do not like it.
On a block charge, only about half the people are going to like it. So
absolutely.
If it doesn't go your way, you're definitely not going to like it.
Seems like these officials make half the people mad every time they make a call.
They do. It's not a job that's going to win you a lot of popularity contests, Harold.
It's about like coaching.
Or politician.
You're not going to make a lot of friends.
Coach Hoskins out doing a little housekeeping, cleaning the floor.
Neese will go to the line. He just missed a couple, and we're going to get a timeout first. It's going to be a timeout. Letcher Central will take it with them. Full timeout. 7-point game, 1:45 to go. We'll be back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Welcome back, and it will be Tyson Neese at the line to try to extend this Perry Central lead. And they have seemingly righted the ship here late in the fourth quarter.
They've got a couple shots to go down, able to set up the pressure, and Letcher Central, not really helping themselves with a few costly turnovers.
Neese misses another one. That's 3 in a row. Second one up, got that one. 56-48, 8-point game. Perry going to set the pressure up. They get the ball into Addington. Addington over to McCool. Back to Ramsey. Ramsey going to work it up the right side. Now he's going to angle back towards the top of the key. High screen by Wright. Ramsey goes right, left, kicks it out. McCool drives, floater, no good. Prater goes up and gets the rebound for Perry Central. Gets it out of there to Neese. Cross court pass to Miller.
There's a big rebound from Prater right there. He was way up above the rim to pull that one down.
Miller drives, tries to kick it. Ball tapped out of bounds. And Coach Hoskins going to take a timeout now. It'll be a 30. We'll keep it right here. And Jeff, Perry Central trying to hold on. They've got an 8-point lead, 1:17 to go.
And I think that's what Coach Hoskins is telling Landon Miller right here. He drove in, tried to make a tough pass. And, minute 17, I'm not saying, go complete full stall mode right here. But you definitely want to be selective. You don't want to turn the basketball over. Worst case scenario, Letcher Central has to start fouling you. And you got some guys out there on the floor that can really make some free throws, does Coach Hoskins. So no need to panic. No need to get in too big of a hurry.
Up 8, 1:17 to go. No turnovers, make free throws has to be your strategy.
It has to be, yeah. And we've seen Coach Hoskins win a lot of basketball games like this right here. You know, a 6-8 point game. You make some free throws, you win by 14.
Ball into Neese. Neese drives, kicks it to Woods. Woods back over to Miller. Miller going to be fouled by Addington. Miller will go back to the free throw line.
Five for 5 on the day from the free throw line is Landon Miller.
First one in the air. Got it. I'll give a shout out to my wife listening at home tonight. She's been over to the Alice Lloyd game. My son over there working with the team. Alice Lloyd came away with a 1-point overtime victory today.
Tough place to play at Alice Lloyd, and they do a really good job over there. How many threes did you say they made the other night?
27 for 39 when I was over the other night. I've never seen a shooting display like that before.
It's impressive. 27 threes for a team. You're going to win most of those.
Yes. Delaney jump stop, one-hand shot, no good. Goes and gets his own rebound, turns, puts it up off the glass. This one won't foul either. Battle for the rebound. Letcher Central gets it again, up and in by Holbrook. And Coach Noble going to call a timeout with 50.6 seconds left on the clock. And it will be a 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll be back in 30 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance East Kentucky Chiropractic wants to remind you about their Sports Injury Recovery Clinic. Dr. Dale Williams has been providing treatment for sports injuries of all kinds for over 20 years, offering individualized treatments utilizing X-ray and therapies like cold laser, E-stim, and manipulation. East Kentucky Chiropractic can get you off the sidelines and back into the game. Schedule an appointment today with Dr. Williams or Dr. Fields. Call 606-487-9505. We accept most insurances, Medicare and Medicaid.
Back to action here. 50.6 seconds to go. 58-50. Possession arrow going Perry Central's way. So, like you said, Jeff, hold on to the basketball, make your free throws. You should be in pretty decent shape right here.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a wide open layup, go ahead and take that. But, generally you want to be real, not cautious, but you don't want to try to do too much right here. Just make the normal play. You've done it a million times this year.
Well, I want to give a shout-out to my buddy TJ Fields. Paid me a good compliment earlier, and I appreciate it. So a shout-out to TJ. He's watching at home, along with several other people. Landon Miller gets the ball in, gets it to Neese. Neese throws it up to Woods, gets it to Sumner, and Sumner's going to be fouled. Perry Central playing a good game of keep away right there for about 9 seconds.
And now if you're Letcher Central, you have to almost assume that these free throws are going to go in. You got to go quick on offense. Letcher Central trying to be real patient, methodical as this first free throw from Sumner is good. They're going to have to go in a hurry. Sumner, a 76% free throw shooter on the season.
If he can knock this one down, the lead will go out to 10, and he does. 60-50, 41.9 seconds to go. Letcher Central gets it into Ramsey. Perry Central just making them take some time off the clock now. Ball cross court. Ends up with McCool in the corner. Gets it back out to Holbrook. He fires a three, and he buries it. 60-53. Letcher not ready to give up yet. Ball into Miller, and he's going to be fouled. And he'll go back to the free throw line where he's been quite successful today.
Yeah, Holbrook down here for Letcher Central, Harold, just found a spot and just waited on the basketball to come to him. Wide open three. His 5th point of the game, all 5 coming here in the 4th quarter.
First free throw good by Miller. 61-53, 26 seconds to play. Second one up. Rattles out, no good. Rebound Delaney for Letcher Central. 23 seconds on the clock. Delaney going to get it in the front court in a hurry. He's out at the volleyball line, crosses over, gets in the lane, reach-in foul against Woods. And not a terrible foul because that's just 4.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If you get beat, you can always give up a foul. You just have to make sure they're not in the act of shooting. So pretty heady play right there by Trayton Woods, whether he meant to or not.
Ball comes in to Ramsey. Oh, my goodness. 3 swatted away by Prater. Ramsey runs it down, gets it down to the right block, puts it up, no good. Rebound Sumner for Perry Central. And they're going to call off the fouls, 4-3, and that's going to be your ball game. Final score, Perry Central 61, Letcher Central 53. And Jeff, who are you going to go with for our East Kentucky Sports Network Player of the Game?
I think it'd have to be Trayton Woods. Did such a good job offensively tonight for the Commodores. Unofficially have him with 23 points, and he had the ball in his hands down the stretch. He played good on defense, and even saw him in there and wait in there and get a few rebounds. So Trayton Woods will be our East Kentucky Sports Network Player of the Game. A hard-fought victory for the Commodores. Letcher Central, Harold, I think they come in here with a little something to prove and played very well.
And Trayton Woods, it looks like he is the Big Lou Classic Player of the Game also. Going to take a quick picture with Corey there. And now he's going to jog up here.
A celebrity, son. He's had a big week. He jog up here a whole lot faster than I could.
Or me too.
Joined by our East Kentucky Sports Network Player of the Game, Trayton Woods. Give him just a minute to catch his breath. I don't know if he came out of the basketball game, but, Trayton, hard-fought win. Letcher coming here, played very well. But I thought, you all did a great job spreading the floor and had a lot of people make some shots tonight.
Yeah, I don't think we played that well tonight. Our intensity wasn't there, and it really shouldn't have been this close of a ball game, but we pulled it out.
You did a great job. They hit Delaney came in averaging 22 points a game first half. You held him to 5. Second half, he got loose a little bit. What do you attribute that to?
Well, that's mostly scout report. We know he's top scorer in the state, averaging 23 a game, and we just mainly focused on him. And we cut him off in the first half, but those other guys got hot.
That happens, and, big week for you. I know you got a couple of collegiate offers on the table, and congratulations. And, that has to take a little pressure off. I know you want to have aspirations of playing college basketball, and how does that feel?
Feels great. It's a lot of weight lifted off my shoulders getting those offers, and I'm very blessed.
Now you got a big decision to make, but you got a tough run. District tournaments coming up. What do you guys have to do to really improve and get honed in on that postseason run?
We just got to focus on defense and rebounding, man. I mean, that's the biggest thing with us because we're small. We got to be scrappy and get after loose balls.
Well, Trayton, congratulations on being player of the game, and congratulations on picking those offers up. And I'm sure that's not the last ones we'll see you get, but good luck the rest of the way, and good luck in district and regional tournament.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Trayton Woods, our East Kentucky Sports Network Player of the Game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Okay, RewardSpot. How much should people earn with free Kasasa Cash checking?
5% APY on balances as high as $25,000.
Every month you qualify? That's so high.
5% APY. 5% APY.
RewardSpot has gone rogue. Free checking, cash rewards. Ask for Kasasa Cash. It's our superpower.
Learn more about Kasasa at People's Bank and Trust Company in Hazard.
APY equals annual percentage yield. Qualifications, rules, limitations, apply. Rates and rewards vary by account balance and qualification status. Contact institution for details. Member FDIC.
Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com, and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
Here at Kimber Furniture, our slogan is "We Know Furniture." As well we should. For over 45 years now, it's what we do, it's all we do, it's who we are. At Kimber's, that gives us the opportunity to specialize in getting you exactly what you need. We do our homework to make sure you get the best, longest-lasting, best-looking brand names at Kimber's guaranteed lowest prices with easy credit terms and fast express delivery. Now that's what I'm talking about. Kimber Furniture in Hazard, where we know furniture.
Welcome back. Perry Central with a 61-53 victory, Jeff, as we close out the Big Lou Classic 2025.
Yeah, just a great day of basketball and a great event. It's good to have Coach, Corey Hoskins come up here and talk a little bit about his dad and about how, much he meant to a lot of folks here in the 14th region during his lifetime. And, people in the mountains don't need an excuse to get together to play basketball. But when you can come and do something like this and raise some money and then, help out with cancer research, it's a good thing.
Absolutely. And Perry Central with their 14th win of the season. They're 14-9. We're down the stretch run here. Drawn for the district tournament. Of course, there's no draw this year. It's all seeded, so we know who plays who. Perry Central boys and girls both looking at matchups with Leslie County here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, and it always makes it exciting in the district tournament. Perry County Central, the Lady Commodores split the regular season with Leslie County, and the boys have 2 wins over the Eagles, and then on the flip side, it's going to be Hazard taking on Buckhorn in boys and girls, and those games this year have been, pretty well controlled by Hazard over Buckhorn. So should be an exciting week of basketball.
Well, Jeff, I tell you what, the last couple of days I've enjoyed getting back on the radio. It's been a long time, but I've really enjoyed it. And appreciate you guys having me back on for a couple ball games.
Always welcome. Do a fine job. We talk basketball during the day. It's good to get a chance to do it with the headsets on.
Yeah, Mike just needs to come down and record us during the day, during lunch someday. Jeff, any final words on this ball game?
No, I thought it was, very hard-fought game. Letcher came out and did what they had to do to make it close in the end. Perry Central just a little too much offense, and then, when it got down the stretch, they pretty much put it on ice at the free throw line and come out of here with a comfortable 61-53 victory.
Well, Jeff, for me and Harold Brashear, for Jeff Campbell, for Robbie and Greg working the cameras, Mike producing this thing, all the people back at the station, and all our sponsors who make it possible, and thanks to all the people who tuned in on YouTube, Facebook, and on the radio. Appreciate everybody who makes it possible. We want to sign things off here, and we'll see you on down the road at another gym somewhere else here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.